Hello EXODIACs, this is your fleet leader Josh, briefing you tonight for the 9 p.m. Minewars. So first things first, we want to be on our PvP skill build. Okay? We want to be using our PvP skills for Minewars along with using our Ultra Awakening as Ultra Awakening works inside Minewars and is very strong. So that's the first thing of business. Be in your PvP skills. Make sure you have your Ultra Awakening equipped. Next thing is bring gold. Bring gold for Minewars. You're gonna be using your gold to revive inside the Minewars as it is very hard to get back in once you get kicked. So once you get in, you want to be using gold to revive and stay inside for the rest of the match. Okay, next thing is consumables. We are using 5 types of consumable buffs for Minewars. Number 1, Thick Toast. Thick Toast is like your second consumable potion. So this heals you for 20% in a span of 10 seconds. So bring Thick Toast. Second is this one. It's either fish flavored corn skewers or the crit rate. But for me, this is better. Skill damage for your damage buff. Second is this one. Aloe's smoked meat. This one gives you move speed. And then this one. All attribute resistance rest by 22. So this is actually good for PvP. Not so much in PvE. But for PvP, this is amazing. This makes you tanky. Because elemental enhance inside Minewars is actually nerfed. Not many people have high attribute enhance inside Minewar. So this is good. This is the most important actually. And then next one is to use the food element appropriate to your build. So one of these 4. So for me, I'm stacking Umbro. I'm gonna be using Jade Corn Soup. So just a recap: Thick Toast, fish flavored corn, aloe smoked meat, mushroom fish soup, and then the food appropriate to your element. Okay. Next is potions. Okay. We're using 4 types of potion inside Minewars. Battle Dragon's Breath for critical and attack. Iron Knight Protection. Dew of Swift Gale. And Mechbane Potion. Mechbane Potion actually works versus players inside Minewars along with hitting the legs and the generator. So these 4 are the potions that we will be using. You may use an elixir appropriate to the element you're stacking if your weapon insignia is not elemental. Let's say you're using Barbena here or the crit damage 8%. You may use an elixir to convert your neutral attacks to the element you are stacking. Okay? So elixir works for Minewars. And then don't party for Minewars. Don't party for Minewars. It is harder to get in with a party than to queue as solo. Now we're gonna talk about how we're gonna queue. So the way we're gonna queue is 69k power and below will queue as soon as possible. As soon as Minewars is up, 69k power and below people should be queuing. 70k power and up will delay queue. That's because we're trying to get to channel 2. That way we can control one channel as a fleet. Okay? So the way the queuing works is it prioritizes 70k power plus people to get inside. This is why our 70k needs to delay their queue. I'll make the call in Discord when to queue, and then we will try to secure channel 2 by using this strategy, delaying queue. Okay. Next is once we get inside. Guys, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. For the potions, the legendary potions, this one, and this one, you need to pop this outside. Along with Mechbane. Because you cannot use it inside, but if you use it outside, and then you go in Minewars, it stays. But you cannot use it here. There's no way to use it here. So you have to use your legendary pots outside. Now, once inside, the first thing you do is you pop your consumable. All four that I mentioned. And then the thick toast, you want to use your thick toast when you take damage along with your health pack. Okay? Now, once inside, there are two things you can do to generate points. Number one is to ping pong between 3 and 4, the attack camps. Try to capture attack camps, ping pong between 3 and 4, and kill players while doing so. Okay, now, if your character is not strong enough to PvP, or if you're a class that is it's not very good for PvP, like let's say Bounty Hunter, Blade Maiden, Magician, and such class, you may opt to hit the legs at middle to generate points. Whichever works for you, yeah, you do it. So it's between ping pong between attacking camps, or hit the legs at the middle to generate points. Okay? That's when the battle starts. We do that once the 100 when the enemy is when the boss is 100% to 30%. Okay, while doing so, while ping-ponging between 3 and 4, or while you're hitting the legs, we need to determine enemy whales that are inside our lobby. So we need to call those out in our Discord. Also, don't forget to use your dismount skill, this number 5. When there's an enemy, you can use this. Number 5 when you see an enemy mounted. This actually dismounts them. Okay. So the real battle starts once the enemy boss hits 30%. Okay? Once the enemy boss hits 30%, we want to get off the legs. We want to be prioritizing taking 3 or 4, both the attack camps. We ping pong between them. We wanna try to, if we can double cap, we double cap, but mostly we will only take one attack camp. Okay? So once the boss reach 30%, it's get off the legs, hit attack camps. By the way, getting the attack camps gives you massive damage buff along with damage buff when you're hitting the generator on top. This is why we prioritize the attack camps over the shield camps. Okay? Now, 30%. Our anchors will now stay in one attack camp. Our anchors will never move. Ever. They will just stay in one attack camp to defend and secure that attack camp. So our anchors will be Lolet, Jace, and Sandbot. Now, once we get to 15%, this is the crunch time. One thing you need to do is to save your awakening for the top battle. once we get to 15%, you wanna head into top and get into position to fly to the center. So, you press H inside the Minewars and you can actually swap mount. You wanna start off the game with Garurumon because Garurumon gives speed buff. Now, once we head to 15% boss HP, you want to swap to skateboard. Okay, now this is the skateboard. You can fly with this. Just spacebar on PC. Okay? You want to get into position on top so that you may be able to swoop in at the last second to try to wipe the enemy on top and last hit the boss. So our goal here is to swoop in together, throw our awakenings at top, and last hit. So it looks like this. Okay, sorry. There are many angles on top where you can fly. I think this is one of them. Oh, I made a mistake. 1 second. Let me get back to my place. So this is one of the many angles where you can do it. I keep messing up. So this is one of the many angles that you can use to swoop in from top to middle. So 15%, you want to save your awakening. You want to be in position to fly in, to swoop in from top to middle. Oh, don't forget, whenever you're doing this, if you see enemies trying to get to the center, use your number 5 skill to dismount them. Now, once we get into the top, our goal is to wipe the enemy reds. If there's a lot of enemy reds, you can use your awakening to kill them. Okay? If, however, we wipe the enemy red here, or they're not here yet when we swoop in, we want to be spread out. We want to be spread out here on top and not stack up to defend this area. So we can cut them off. If they're coming in from the legs, we can cut them off here. These are the angles that we need to be holding. So don't stack in one spot. We want to be spread out and then defend the legs. Okay? That's if they're not here yet. That's if we got in first. So, we will fly at the center at around 8 to 10% depending on how fast the boss is dropping. 8 to 10% we want to swoop in and wipe enemy top and then get the last hit on the generator. If we got in first, if we wipe them, we spread out, we hold the legs, these 4 legs, spread out, and then defend this area from the enemy reds coming in. So that is all. If you have any questions, you may feel free to message me. Our briefing time and call time will be 8:45 p.m. Be online and be at Discord. Don't forget to have fun while doing Minewars, and good luck to our fleet.